Hey, love. I have a question. I'm working on my self concept so hard right now to get my SP back. I have the assumption you should work on your self concept for you always first, not to get your SP back. I didn't catch that the first time I read this, but yeah, before I finish the question, always work on self concept for the greater good for yourself, like for your own self development, not to get something, right? Like we're manifestation is not about getting something, it's about becoming someone. So work on you for you. The SP will show up as a byproduct of you focusing on you. I just want to throw that out there real quick. But okay, I have the assumption that bad, arrogant bitches have a better self concept and always get the guy. At my core, I'm just not like that. I'm really a kind, sweet, and shiny person. I love myself for that, but I have this feeling that I struggle with having my SP. Do you have any advice? Can I still be that soft, shiny person and be loved for that? Much love. Okay, thank you for your question. So before I go to my notes, because I definitely wrote some things just off the top of my head, girl, be yourself. Be yourself. Be the sweet, shiny, loving, compassionate version of yourself and be proud of who you are and walk in it. And when you accept yourself for who you are, you'll notice that everyone else does as well, because everyone is a mirror showing up in your reality, mirroring to you how you feel about yourself. So you'll notice that everyone will accept you for who you are when you accept yourself for who you are, but you don't even need them to accept you for who you are. You just need to accept yourself for who you are. There's nothing wrong with being this sweet, loving, shiny person. That's how I am. I'm kind and sweet and shiny as well. And for many years, I felt like, maybe I shouldn't be this way. Maybe people are going to walk all over me if I'm so nice. Like maybe the world is we live in a society where they shame us for being sweet and loving. And it's like, the answer is always love. Like the answer to everything is love, kindness, respect, empathy, right? That's always the answer, right? Because it's connected to godliness. It's the highest frequency. Pure positive energy is the highest frequency. So I'm proud of being who I am. I love being who I am. And you also want to rewrite this unfavorable storyline that you're carrying about having the assumption. You want to change this story of assuming that bad bitches have a better self-concept and always get the guy. That's not necessarily the case unless you decide that's the case, right? You're the meaning assigner. So if I were you, I would affirm that my SP accepts me for who I am, no matter what vibe I'm on. Because like, I know I said a minute ago that I'm kind and loving, but I also have bad bitch energy too. I also am that bitch. Like I also am confident. And I be popping my shit, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I switch vibes, but my SP and my friend group and the people who I surround myself with in my circle, they accept me for who I am, no matter what vibe I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like in the past had tried to like shift my energy because I thought that it would be more acceptable to my peer group. And it was getting frustrating because I didn't know who to be. I'm like, oh my goodness. So maybe I should be nice. And then maybe my SP will accept me and like me because I'm nice. But also I want to have like this, I want to exude this bad bitch, vibe as well. Oh, but he likes that too. So which one do I be? Like, who do I be? Like, but my friends like this version of me too. So it was kind of like I was driving myself pretty crazy trying to fit in a box or whatever, trying to be accepted. And it's really funny because I was accepted regardless. Like I'm like so it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you just need to be you. You just need to be you and affirm that you are accepted for who you are. It's so funny. I say this a lot. I was actually talking to one of my clients about this exact thing. Like she was like, well, fuck, like if I'm too nice and vulnerable, is it going to be a turnoff to him? Is he going to be like, oh, she's so nice and loving and like, I just want a bad bitch instead. Like, so she was like, okay, so do I need to be like more tough? And I'm like, girl, no, like you just need to be yourself and affirm that he vibes with you no matter which version of yourself you're embodying, as long as you are being loving, kind, and respectful to him, you know? And like, that's how I move through life. Like, I've gone through so many things, you guys, like with, my parents being like, I remember one time, I was like, oh, I want, like, my hair was getting rather long. And I remember saying like, oh, I want to get a haircut. And my dad was like, no, don't cut your hair. Don't cut your hair. Don't cut your hair. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I love when my hair is low. Like, I love a buzz cut. Like right now, you guys, this is rather long. I would actually prefer for my hair to be a little bit lower. I think it was looking kind of like this when I said it. And it's just him being like, don't cut your hair. That made me feel like, okay, I'm not going to cut my hair. And like for several weeks, I didn't cut my hair, but it was bothering me that it was getting longer. And I remember one day I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to cut it. I'm just going to cut it. And like, maybe I'll just avoid seeing my dad. And I cut my hair. And then the next time I saw him, he was like, wow, oh my goodness, your hair looks amazing. And I'm thinking to myself, the fuck? Like, you told me not to cut it, but I cut it anyway. And you think it looks amazing. So it's just so funny. Like, people don't know, like they don't have free will. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just showing up, mirroring what you feel about yourself. So you might as well just accept yourself for who you are and affirm that, like, SP does as well, because they really will. Like, they don't have any free will. They're going to love you for you as long as you love you for you. So, yes, you can still be that soft person and be loved for that, girl. Be yourself. Always be yourself. It's safe to love yourself, and it is safe to be yourself. So continue to love yourself for who you are, regardless of any outside programming. I'm getting into my notes now. Yeah, so be yourself and affirm that you are accepted for who you are by everyone, no matter what. When you accept yourself for who you are, everything falls into place. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but this is just the truth. So yeah, when you accept yourself for who you are, everyone in your reality will accept you as well, because they are mere reflections of you anyway. And they will be drawn to you and they will be magnetic to you. You don't need the acceptance of others, but it is nice to have it. Here are some affirmations. I love being a really kind, sweet, and shiny person. I am grateful for having the confidence to always express my authentic self. Everyone in my reality loves my personality and accepts me for who I am. I am enough just the way I am. I am worthy of receiving love without having to change myself. Period, 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 period. Also, you could say, I am worthy of being respected without having to change myself. You are beautiful just the way you are. Your personality is on point just the way you are. As long as you're not popping off and being mean and disrespectful to people, continue to be you, and your SP will conform, literally. Did I put any SP? I didn't even put any SP affirmations. You could put SP loves me for who I am. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I also put SP loves me for who I am. Okay, cool.